Time coming at you with another game of triangle strategy. Oh, things are going great. Not really. We're in the worst shape. It's fine. We're here in New Game Plus. Roland is imprisoned here at Whiteholm Castle. We've just beaten Lord Falkes in a fight. Not that I'm proud of it. And you know, things are very bad for us. Very bad indeed. We took this path because we didn't take it last time, and it involved handing Roland over to Aesfrost. So let's see what we can see.
Cordelia, what's wrong?
Brother,
Calm yourself. Take a deep breath. Now, tell me what happened.
I heard them talking. I wasn't supposed to, but I heard them. Thalos and... Oh, Roland. The Archduke. He means to order your execution.
That makes sense. Probably on a balcony. Probably on a balcony. This guy has no class, Gustadolf, okay? I know it's something strange to be hung up on, but I'm still hung up on it. I'm gonna die remembering that this dude executes folk on a balcony.
Grave news, my lord. Prince Roland is to be beheaded at the Archduke's decree.
I assume we'll, like, save him or something.
What? On what grounds?
For inciting unrest by ordering the invasion of the
Wow. Wow.
The gall of that man.
Made us do it in the... Wow.
Furthermore, House Wolffort has been invited to attend the execution. Our presence is mandatory.
Ah, of course it is. That sneak.
Do you mean to go?
We dare not disobey the summons. The consequences would almost certainly be done.
I mean, it is very interesting.
Are we just dogs to answer his beck and call?
My lady. Please, I understand. But we have no choice.
I know this, and I apologize. It's just that there are things we must protect. Things I must protect. Lest we lose what makes us human.
You know, this is such a sadder path than the other one, where we valiantly defend our home, you know, where we try to make compromises and it doesn't work. Shocking. Wow, I think Gustadolf can't be trusted, guys. I mean, it was clearly a bad plan. What are you gonna do? But we'll see. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna just, like, straight pop Roland in the middle. I doubt it, right? Because
news of Prince Roland's
abstractly
execution is carried far and wide.
Because abstractly we know that Roland has to be, you know, if it was the first time, maybe we'd be like, oh no, maybe this path leads to dying. But I just don't think it would, because his is one of, like, the last choices, and he's got a vote, right? And that's the other thing. I mean, maybe he could be, like, character replaced by somebody. I mean, that could work.
Is no more.
Because he has a vote in every conversation. That makes him a more... If it was like, you know, Huette, you know, which would be the most devastating thing.
Prince Roland's death marks an uncertain change in the flow of history. A change which none in the Old Kingdom have the power to reverse.
They talk like the thing they're talking of that's about to happen.
Conflict in the region does not go unnoticed by its neighbors.
It's like the preface is like,
Hyzant,
well, they killed him and he's gonna be gone, but then they're like, alright, by the way, this hasn't happened. Bum 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 bum.
My dearest friend has been sentenced to die, and there is naught I can do. What use is a lord's position if he can't even save those closest to him?
Serenoa, you mustn't.
Is it true? Another ravenous dog is stirring?
It is.
We face none other than Minister Sorsley End, one of the Saintly Seven. It seems he means to take our domain for his own.
House End.
Oh,
Their position in High End has
interesting.
been in decline for some time.
Doubtless, Sorsley means to use the Wolffort domain to bolster his flagging influence.
My lord, our soldiers have had scarce little time to rest since our last battle.
Maybe we think he's gonna attack, but he's just gonna offer us the smuggling thing.
I fear for their morale if they were forced to take the field against Hyzant.
Is there naught we can do?
We have sent request for aid to House End more than once, my lord. However, our pleas have always fallen on deaf ears. Doubtless Sorsley has been biding his time to strike.
Doubtless.
And it is too late for words. There must be something we can do to avoid straining our already ragged forces.
There is, my lord. However...
So in this path, Benedict's, it's his idea to do the smuggling.
Follow, however, when they come from you.
Let us ask the Archduke for assistance.
Are you mad, Benedict?
Oh.
We must needs focus on the matter in front of us. If we weather this storm,
Oh,
we may
interesting.
see that it has unearthed unseen opportunities. However, if we let Sorsley's advance continue unabated, I'm afraid retreat may be our only option.
You are right, as usual. Very well. Ready a bird.
Still divergent. Okay, this is not the offer to smuggle the salt or to get him, and it looks like we have some character stories for our people. We'll get to them in a bit. They aren't like new characters coming in. But alright, yeah, so looks like a bunch of stories that we wouldn't have seen yet, so let's start checking them out. This is Booker and Sorsley, of
Your
course.
Excellency, our troops have boarded and are awaiting your orders.
Good. Stand by until I give the order to depart. We make for the Wolffort domain. Upon the foundations of their keep, we shall build the glory of House End. Tell the troops, they shall be well rewarded for their feats of bravery this day.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Their feats of bravery this day, but you're not about to have a fight. Sorsley, you have too much puffery in your style, my man. You're always like wanting them to feel special.
I see House End has raised their banners. I can practically smell their greed from here. Doubtless that slug Sorsley is licking his lips even now.
I did not think House Wolffort would deign to request aid.
They surprise even me. Has the young wolf learned to swallow his pride?
We did that like 4 times already in this playthrough,
What
man.
should we do, Your Grace?
The most prideful guy in the whole
We cannot
setting,
very
Gustav.
well
It's
be
like
seen
other
to
people are
ignore
too
those under our
too
protection.
proud, stiff-necked.
Go.
And what of Prince Roland?
That shall have to wait.
Aha!
We have use for him yet.
But Gustav, to his credit here, is like, well, I mean, they do work for us. Technically, it's 100% correct.
Recent events have not quelled your desire for knowledge, I see. You make your teacher very happy, Frederica.
It is progress that I can see. I enjoy the growth that comes with learning.
And you should be proud.
Sheila, why do you think my brother attacked Glenbrook?
War is a means to an end, always. The question is, what end does he hope to arrive at?
What Clausewitz would have phrased as policy by other means.
But what could he hope to gain by raising the castle? I can see no point to his cruelty.
There is always a point, Frederica. As for whether others agree with that reasoning, well, oftentimes that doesn't matter.
How dreadful. Why must it come to arms? Why can't we settle our differences with words?
Well, Frederica, you see.
So long as men covet, there will be war. That fact is immutable.
Thank you, Gila. Thank you. What a good teacher.
Then war will continue forever, so long as man exists. Isn't that what you're saying?
Thank you, Frederica. You're a good student. You're picking up on it. You're picking up what she's laying down. Indeed.
History
Yeah, there we
has
go.
attested to that fact time and again.
I like this conversation. It's very clear-eyed.
What could there possibly be in this world worth risking life and limb for?
So much, Frederica.
I cannot fathom the answer.
She's like a super powerful fire wizard, and she's like, why can't people just talk? And I'm like, well, they, should be afraid of you.
It's not a question you should trouble yourself with answering, Frederica.
Roast them, blazing chains.
And so did the two forces converge on the Wolffort domain, now the linchpin of the Norzelian continent.
Who's this?
From the west, General Avlora
that's
leads
Avlora?
the might of the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost.
They make her neck look so, like, thin and wan. I imagine Avlora is more of like a bulkier Brienne of Tarth sort of thing.
From the east, Sorsley End of the Saintly Seven commands an army from the holy state of
pose,
Highland.
right?
From within the heart of this maelstrom, one man strives to find the path that will see the house he serves safely through the storm. Benedict Pascal, steward of House Wolffort, wise in war and peace alike, contemplates what to do next.
Oh, well, we've got some scales soon. And we're about to, I mean, this is very interesting as a pathway in the story. Because the Aesfrost thing, that was just like, whatever, that was a difference, but...
Release his fetters.
This is more of a difference in how the story goes, right?
Yes, Your Grace.
You look well, my prince.
What are you doing here?
I bring good tidings. Your execution has been stayed. And I have a request to make of you.
What? What have you not already taken from me?
The good tidings did not end with a lease on life, my prince. I mean to marry your sister.
What?
However, I fear that without your assistance, she may not be entirely amenable to the arrangement.
Has your ambition driven you mad? I'll hang before I see you wed.
I had feared you might say that. In the days ahead, do remember that at first I attempted a diplomatic approach.
At first, he attempted goosed off on a balcony. This is the second approach. You already beheaded his dad on a balcony. Like, come on, man. Be like, I tried to be nice. Like, you've already invaded his country. Sorry we couldn't be cool. But we've got some character stories here, so... Hey, Arcade, good morning. We've got some character stories to watch.
Well met, my good
and
friend.
obviously
Lionel greets you most heartily.
We're gonna find out that Lionel was like broke all along, kind of, and he latched onto us to be like his one shot at riches. That seems a little harsh. I just think that's what the story will be. It's a classic one, right? I like Lionel. His voice actor is amazing. Probably the best voicing in the game. Did I get new recruits? Did you see the martial artist old lady Gorma and then Decimal the barrel baby?
Ah, Clara spoke of you. Lionel, you say?
The very same, and in a position of privilege for which he is most grateful. A privilege that he would be most happy to share with the consortium, that it might prove to our mutual benefit.
Yeah, so... We had to fight Lord Falkes. Oh, the last stream. Oh yeah, the last stream of this was some days ago. But yes, we were playing FF6 just the other day. Yeah. But yeah, there's a couple more recruits that are available for points that we haven't quite got yet. But
oh, a fellow man with an eye for profit, I see. What privilege have you brought me today?
But Decimal is like a calculator. He has like a 10-panel range, and like if their HP is, you know, multiple of 3, 4, 5, or like 7, then, you know, you hit all of them. And it's pretty strong, and we gave him some... He's got like some special things with his generation of action points where he doesn't do it unless he sits still and waits. So we've got a thing where, you know, it gives him more stats, but he doesn't get action points because it doesn't interfere with that. So we've got him like powered up.
A worldly
He's got one that hits everybody as long as they're 5 higher than you or more.
Of Hyzant's clandestine research projects. Yes?
So when we do like a bridge battle again, if we can get underneath it, he'll be able to nuke the entire thing because it's like +5 to +99, and it's a huge range, so he'll just be able to just delete like a whole cliff top. Or, you know, do half of their damage, which is the same.
Indeed I have. Developing weapons of devastating power. Unlocking the secrets of eternal life.
And the martial artist, she's pretty cool. She is the... In lore, she's the general of Aesfrost before Avlora. She's like Avlora's mentor. Although, I don't think that's going to pan out to her. Sounds like you move. Yeah, well, you know, the thing is you need to be underneath them, which means they do have the high ground advantage, but it's a way to counteract that. You know, basically the one character in the game that's happy to see their opponents have the high ground.
What if Lionel were to tell you that Hyzant has in fact created an elixir that offers everlasting youth?
But I haven't actually used that one yet. Usually I use one of the multiple ones because, you know, a lot of times I'm in like a flat part of the map or I'm on the high ground.
I would be intrigued. And then I'd ask you how you could possibly know such a thing.
It's a simple matter of logic. Think. Why would Hyzant hide the existence of so wondrous a panacea?
I suppose they'd want to keep such power to them and theirs.
In martial arts, she's got like an AoE hit, and she's got like high evasion, and whenever she evades, she does a counterattack. So like Cyrano, you know, he's got a counterattack, but they hit him first, you know, and she only counters when she dodges, but she dodges a lot.
What are you saying? That those you serve have procured this miracle drug?
Lionel has found himself welcome within nobility's most inner circles, he is proud to say, and privy to their secret conversations.
Lionel's voice actor is so good.
He also finds himself in possession of a certain medicine. A medicine he would be happy to part with a share of, for the right price.
He's promising an elixir of eternal youth.
A price I'd be more than willing to pay for such an incredible elixir. Do tell me, what exactly does it do?
What doesn't it do? Its imbiber is blessed with unyielding vigor, unflagging stamina, and unmitigated vitality. Demand has proven so overwhelming that Lionel cannot hope to deliver the goods all on his own. He would be willing to share.
Unmitigated vitality. You know, here's just a tip from me. If somebody's trying to sell you a miracle elixir,
if you've
it's just something with a little bit of ink
then
mixed in.
I see no reason to hesitate in helping you
Like,
take
you know, the
some of
director,
their
yeah, for sure. It's got,
Very
you know,
well.
that
me see the
gravitas, you know, like a voice for radio, not like a face for radio, which is a rude thing you say about somebody if they're not very pretty.
That makes 10. Who put their lust for coin before their capacity for reason.
Anna is above him, watching him monologue.
With a few rumors and a respected name at his disposal, Lionel could sell these gullible fools their own shoes. So they're welcome to help themselves to this purgative. And if one or two of them is remarkably long-lived, then all the better for Lionel.
And are you content to make your fortune on the backs of fools?
He's gonna be like, wait, you caught me monologuing.
Yeah, you? How long have you been there?
You sly fox.
Since the morning, on Benedict's orders.
Your overseer is too kind. However, you may return and inform him that Lionel needs no protection. His work to bring fortune to House Wolffort requires the utmost concentration, and the presence of others can prove an unnecessary distraction.
So he's just like being super shady, and he's like, yeah, you're just gonna deal with it. But this is Gorma. But yeah, but look at, so this is Rudolph, we picked him up. This is the guy that you get instead of Corentin, right? You get Corentin if you go to Heisent in chapter 3, yeah. And then if you go to Aesfrost, you get Rudolph. He's an archer with traps and stuff, but I think we saw when he was there. And then we got little barrel guy. Decimal, he is adorable, and he's so adorable, the game tells you he's adorable in his profile, right? But there's this merchant being really mean to him, and Decimal's just like a super, super cute little dude. He's a numerologist. And this is Groma Jergina. Okay, yeah. And then, and those are our new people. Of course, we got Maxwell at the end of the last one, and Trish at the end of the last one. But yeah, we've, you know. But we are just a couple handfuls of utility points away from getting the Clairvoyant, and not that many Liberty points away from getting the Geologist. What, you gotta get to like chapter 5 or something, and then you can see the points you need on New Game Plus. I just needed to play a little longer. And we've got one more of these, and almost everybody's already promoted, right? But... Alright, of these, the ones that we like best are Hot Guy or Archibald. I mean... But Maxwell's Maxwell. Let's get a Maxwell. Let's let him be a hero. His final ability is called Revive. I love that.
Hard effort grants a boon.
Oh, he looks amazing, too. He puts on whole new clothes. Oh, my goodness. There we go. Okay. You get him to level 3, and he gets a comeback from the dead. Excellent. Most excellent indeed. That, you know, because we have a ring that can do it, but it's always on Piccoletta. Because I just can't bear the thought of my girl falling down. But let us leave the encampment, and we'll get to these character stories here in a bit. We don't need to hurry up on them or anything, I don't think. Like a Vampire Skill. Yeah. His is because, you know, like, canonically in the game, he gets, like, thrown into the river, but he, you know, gets the amnesia or whatever. Until, conveniently, he gets out of it.
A report on our current situation, if you will.
Yes, sir. Both Aesfrost and Heisent have mustered armies, and are drawing upon Castle Wolffort as we speak.
The voice actor for Anna's really nailing this scene, too. It's like, she's, like, feeling the rushed emotion in the words.
Given the sudden military action, Prince Roland's execution has been stayed.
Thank you, Anna. We have much to consider.
Indeed, our situation may be grim, but there is opportunity in chaos. However, we have scarce little time to find it.
What are you thinking, Benedict? Are we to seriously consider fighting under Aesfrost's banners?
The time that House Wolffort could stand alone ended with the Salt Iron War. There is no future for us if we do not cast our lot with a greater nation. However, we at least have the freedom of choice.
Choice? What choice do we have?
What choice do we have?
I see. You had an ulterior motive to requesting aid from Aesfrost.
Just so. We could offer Hyzant
Aha!
a glorious victory.
The plot thickens. Curdles, even.
The army would be caught off guard. Are you certain Hyzant would offer us asylum?
Most certainly. House End would be eager to bolster their flagging reputation by defeating Aesfrost in the field. Doubtless, both nations view us as prey on its last legs. They forget that a cornered wolf is the most dangerous.
Ah, Benedict, well done. You know, so even though our house sigil is like a hawk, you know, I like the trope of people believing that, you know, like that their symbols imbue them with the spirit of the symbol. They're like, no, we've got the hearts of lions. It's on the flag. If we weren't like brave and tough like lions, we wouldn't be allowed to have the lions on the flag, you know. Music tell me you're gonna choose yes indeed.
That means we must
the game also gives little scales on the event on the map that you click on, and that lets you know that it'll be a choice thing.
So be it. So long
but
as
yes, the music of democracy.
Aesfrost did not ignite the fires of war lightly. They prepared for 30 years. Even so, they would only have acted if they had confidence in their chances at victory.
Do you believe Aesfrost's ambition could swallow even Hyzant?
That ain't the point. After what those bastards did, I can't well say I savor the thought of fighting under them. Couldn't look at myself in the mirror, in fact.
Nothing would be more shameful than failing our duty to our house.
So we have to decide then. Aesfrost or Hyzant?
Neither force has the upper hand. Our choice will surely guide the tide of battle.
Very well. Then
we will vote on it.
The scales.
Yes, we must ask others what they think. Just what do they want with House Wolffort? Thought we were allies. Norzelia to know true peace. We even held a celebration for our new mining venture. Yeah, you can't like throw a party and then don't they have any shame? Well, it doesn't matter if they have any shame because we need liberty points. But this is a good answer too, yeah. Together, great powers as well. Review us as vulnerable prey. We will make them see the errors of their ways. Liberta! Yes, sir. Both nations are not but thieves looking to steal our land. But, like, unironically, yes. They'll learn to fear the warriors of Wolffort in due time? Yes. The house will stand together. Now more than ever, I'm counting on you. Can we go out to the streets? No. Cannot go out to the streets. This is inside of the house, talking to the soldier guy. I'm so glad Prince Roland's execution has been stayed. Still, I cannot help but wonder how he fares in the enemy's hands. We'll do the utility one here because the Liberty one is too harsh, and we need Liberty points too. Aesfrost eats Roland alive if they are in control. Look, no harm will come to them as long as he's useful for them. But we all know how his highness can be so. This Wolffort soldier is here being like, well, yeah, they need him alive, but you know he's really pushy and he's kind of rude. He's not used to not being a prince. Yeah, he isn't the type to merely accept his fate as puppet, let alone one of Gustav's. I wish you'd be more careful. What does Aesfrost hope to gain by invading Glenbrook in the first place? Wish I knew. If I did, we might be able to figure out how to counter the Archduke. But I think it's just the two of them we can talk to. Alright, well... Yeah, Roland's not here to vote, so we could have a... We could have a potentially tied vote. Alright. No wheat, no salt, not a lot of meat. Not enough weapons, absolutely no medicine, no materials, don't have things. And they think we might have to commandeer supply from private enterprise, but that might only make things worse. There you go. Not a great letter to find on the table. Been playing No Man's Sky in VR. Nice, nice. How's that been? Can race people? Oh, that's awesome. I think that's so cool. I'm the worst at racing games, but I think having, you know, being able to, like, you know, you get to make the vroom sounds and, like, press your feet on the ground. My favorite racing game isn't really a racing game. It's Crazy Taxi. That's just my favorite car game, right? Not racing game. It's not called that, but at the semi-local, it's not like in my neighborhood or in town. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Retro Arcade has a Crazy Taxi board. It's like in rough shape, but it's fun to go and play. And, you know, all-time great soundtrack, right? You only get like a few songs, but The Offspring and Bad Religion, and like the coolest Offspring song, All I Want, like, Alright, so what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And do we want to, like, make it a tie and see what would happen? Well, if we don't do anything, they'll just choose what we do. Alright, so... But yeah, I had it on my Dreamcast back in the day, and you know, I liked it a lot. All right, so what do we do? What do we do? Let us think. This playthrough has already abandoned the construct of right and wrong by handing Roland over. What work? Okay, so... Yeah, obviously, Roland still being in the hands of Aesfrost means we need to keep working with them until we can sort that out. Because, you know, for all that Frederica is like, let's bum rush the show, you know...
Serenoa.
But yeah, we'll just... Yeah, here we go. Turn it on and may put Roland's in even more danger, which is, like, literally what this is all about. He's in danger because of Aesfrost. We know they plan on executing him sooner or later. Yeah, but maybe we can bust him out. We can't do that if we openly rebel. Like, again, because of the earliest mistake we made... It's not a mistake, it's a choice. I'm so hung up on it, like, I don't want the world out there to think that, like, I'm the kind of guy who handed Roland over because I thought it was, like, the right thing to do, or a smart thing to do, or I would ever do it, or that, like, it's philosophically or morally defensible, or whatever. I did it because we did the other thing the time before. Now that I've defended myself against no one, we might as well see the logic of it through, right? The logic of it was that Roland voluntarily voted to hand himself over. He was already in the camp of handing himself over, and we went along with it. But what we need to do now is try to maintain the house, maintain the status quo that Roland sat to, right? Roland said, I'm gonna go hand myself over so that you guys can live, it would be entirely counter to the whole spirit of why we're even here. To, as soon as there's somebody strong enough to help us personally live, to strike back, you know. We could have just fought in the first place if we were going to fight against him. There's no point in jeopardizing Roland here. There we go. Now I figured out why we have to decide with Aesfrost. Also, Sorsley sucks and I hate him. Find myself at a loss for Rico, but just find if you wish to save him, I think it would be better to ally with Heisen and defeat his captors. I don't think so. It's on your mind. But yeah, we're just gonna say that,
Surely.
So we must be useful to the Duchy for to help Prince Roland. Exactly. Because Gustadolf is like... the kind of bad that Gustadolf is easily manipulatable by good arguments as long as he doesn't notice that he's being manipulated. He's not like Thalos, who's just going to leave the body to the dogs because he thinks it's funny. He would only do that if he thought it was making a point. Let's go back to the balcony thing, okay? Let's just go back to the balcony thing, right? He wasn't doing it because it was awful. He was doing it because he wanted people to see it, and he didn't think about it. He didn't think about the message the balcony would be sending, right? Because his objective was to be seen, not to have a proper respectable execution like a gentleman. Anyway, I can't believe we're trying to ally with a guy who holds his executions on a balcony, but that's where we're at in this storyline. Certainly not the type to dispose of a useful pawn. This time someone used such callousness against him. Yeah, exactly. That is exactly my thoughts on the matter. Anna's already on the page here, and we'll talk to Benedict. Each state has strengths and weaknesses. Consider what would be best in battle. And he's like, why? And we'll say, Sorsley... Yeah, and this is a great argument, you know. And the one that'll make the most sense to Benedict. Like, I don't even think they're supposed to be here. That's the thing, too, is House End being here, like, what, you're just gonna, like, they're already marching with banners up onto your land, and your idea is, maybe we can work for them instead of the people that we told would work for them, you know.
Quite true.
If they wish to invade another, they would have sent somebody else. Boom, roasted. And yeah, allying with House Endo will avail us nothing should their actions not be sanctioned by Heisent. Indeed.
Certainly not.
And this is actually a great argument too, this unlocked one. You know, because like, Avlora being there does show that they take it seriously. And we don't know how Heisent really works. But here, like, if we surrendered Roland because they asked for Roland and Roland wanted to go. They haven't really seen us brawl. We worked for them that one time. But, you know, they don't really know how awesome we are, and it might inspire them.
Certainly not.
And crush those who are no use to him as well as pose the slightest threat. Because Benedict says, you know, he won't be beaten so easily. But I'm like, yes, he will. He lets his dork brother and sisters work for him, and they don't do anything right. They're just, like, pretty good at fighting. He stands at the pinnacle of a nation where only the strong thrive. Not really.
And?
He's a man obsessed with victory and naught else. Yeah, that's why so many petty little weaklings run rampant underneath him. Sure. You know, despots are ever fond of the idea that they have raised themselves to supremacy in a system that fairly chooses who the greatest is. This is preposterous as a construct, right? This is not true and has never been true. The heights of human power are not reached by the most capable. Do not lie to yourself, and do not let yourself be lied to. Gustadolf. Yeah, sure. Yeah, you're better than everybody. That's why you're in charge. Ridiculous. Raises the question of whether or not we want to be vassals of such a nation. Well, given that they currently have 0 vassals besides us, because everybody hates them.
What do you think?
And here, Eredor, it's a matter of pride. You know, they took Prince Roland from us and destroyed House Falkes. Won't see if it's a good name, but we're gonna try to do it anyway. Yes, I am out of our mind. And we're gonna go with the Aesfrost principle again. We can let our skills do the talking. I think Aesfrost's way of doing things suits me a whole lot better than the Saintly Seven and their Hierophant. And indeed, and that is also what's underlying all of this. Gustadolf breaks treaties, attacks his friends, lies and schemes, and is a kinslayer, and Heisent is run by the worst people in the world. Gustadolf is nothing compared to their depravity. We don't know that in this playthrough because we haven't gone to Heisent, and I think at this point in the playthrough we still wouldn't have seen what Heisent is truly like. But there are glimmers. But since we know, it's like in-universe right here, not in a New Game Plus sense. I can't imagine anybody takes this path the first time. It's... Nobody wants to think of themselves as someone who sells out their friends in order to, like, preserve their own life. Even if people would do it, it's not what somebody would choose, you know, to tell you about themselves. And although it's a game and, you know, you're playing and stuff still... I know for me and for many players, when you do things like this, when you develop, you know, the characters in an RPG, you often feel as though you are one of them. And when someone says, turn over this person to your enemies, it feels as though you're being asked to turn over one of your friends. It's not like, get rid of this code. Because again, if you are considering an RPG in such detached terms, you probably don't like them very much, you know. That character in a book isn't real, why do you care? You know.
I think...
Technically correct. My knowledge of both races has caused me quite the dilemma. I'm concerned about fighting alongside the clannish holy state. Cannot bring myself to put faith in the Duchy either. What are your thoughts, Lord Serenoa? But yeah, we're gonna obey until we can rescue him. And she's gonna say, I'm deep in thought. And alright, consult the scales, or is there any other blue glimmers upon the wall? I doubt it. I think it was just the one thing. Alright. Obviously, we would only need to convince a couple of people in order to make it go. I like the idea that the undecided people might just be like, I'm just gonna throw mine in the top. This is too hard.
It is time to cast our votes. Do we join forces with the army of Aesfrost? Or do we choose to side with Heisent? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
I stand with you, my lord.
Woohoo, Benedict!
I wholeheartedly agree.
Huzzah!
I have no qualms with that.
Anna already thought this was a good idea. She's like, dude, I've been to Heisent. Let's not go there. Way beyond his Hewitt, you know, and Hewitt.
You won me over.
Hewitt and Anna, you know, who they're voting for, like, tends to be okay. It just depends, though.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
But Huet, you know, wouldn't want us to be on the path that was going to jeopardize Roland.
The way forward is decided. We ally with the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost and decimate the Hyzantian forces.
And also, if we did it the other way around, it would be like, we would have sent a letter asking for aid in order to bushwhack them. Which, doing that to Aesfrost wouldn't be bad. That's their style, but it's not us, you know. Sometimes you like running off the roster. Oh, me too, all the time in games, for sure. The problem in this one is you miss out on tankiness.
With Aesfrost to crush the
you just don't have quite a tanky female character, although Gorma's alright with it, but...
I'll tell the guards to shut the gates and tighten their patrols.
Thank you. Then let us attend to our duties.
This battle should be fun. Are we going to be defending the castle? You know, this is pretty engaging too, because for all that it's a new game plus, you know, taking these new paths, we're seeing brand new story battles, just, you know, a whole lot of very new stuff. It's, you know, these branches are pretty branchy.
The forces of the holy state of Hyzant moves to oust the embattled House Wolffort from their castle home.
No, not their castle home. Are we gonna catch them at the ford?
The once proud house has found themselves shorn of the freedom they held so dear, and trapped between two nations bent on expansion. Their only hope of survival is to cast their lot with one of their would-be adversaries. Serenoa chooses to side with the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost. Although the wounds of recent betrayals have yet to heal, he sets aside the burden of his grudges so that his name may live to see the morrow.
Sheila, tell us what you know about this Minister Sorsley.
Sorsley is one of the Saintly Seven. He oversees the salt harvest at the source and the Roselle that work there.
His authority over Hyzant's salt gives him great influence, but many whisper of his petty and jealous nature behind his back.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of dimorphism in Final Fantasy Tactics between the characters. The most egregious offender, the female characters tend to be, you know, higher magic growth and so on, and lower physical growth. But the most egregious thing, so Dancer is a better class than Bard, or maybe not, but they've got good growth and Bard has bad growth. That's not important, though. What is important is Bard gets move +3, and Dancer only gets move +2. And that, or they get jump +3, so a female character can't get move +3. And it used to be that the female characters had the perfumes, and they were the only characters that could wear them, but now in the new version of it, the male characters can smell nice too.
So he's got the resources to put up a fight then, eh?
And he has been preparing for this moment. We can expect his forces to be well-provisioned and well-trained.
And it was chapter 2 of Dragon Warrior 4? Or chapter 4? Chapter 2 was the girls and the princesses, the circus people. No, chapter 2 was Athena. Chapter 4 was the ones with Balzac. Yeah. Where Dragon Warrior 4 actually had a lot of
He is not an opponent to be taken lightly. There is a reason he
a lot of that. I don't know if you ever played that one back in the day. You know, the Dragon Quest series, because it was Dragon Warrior back in the day, as you probably know, but we had 1 and 4. 4 was so cool. It was like episodic. It had these 5 chapters where you you played the one main character of the chapter and then like did their little sub story and then link it all in together for chapter 5.
This may be our hardest
super cool
fight
game.
Yet.
Hence the importance of our alliance. Without Aesfrost, we are lost. The future of House Wolffort will hinge on the hours to come. May we all arrive at the end of them safely.
House Wolffort shall persevere.
My lord, we've received word from General Avlora. She plans to meet the enemy army at the docks.
Yeah, because I saw there was some, like, there's a sale on Steam for Dragon Quest stuff and some remasters of, like, 1 and 2. And I was looking for 4, but I guess they haven't done one for 4. And I'm like, oh, man, that's the one I want the most.
And let us not keep
or at least not, like, a modern one of it. I think they did it for PlayStation 1, you know. Back in my day, they called it the PlayStation. A young boy with mysterious power lives within the woods of Glenbrook. Just what can his eyes see? New character! They look like they're from Hyzant. They look very much like they're from Hyzant, right?
I can hear it calling me.
Oh, another kid.
I must go.
There you are! Oh, how many times must we tell you? It's too dangerous to go off on your own. You have a precious gift that must be protected.
I'm sorry, but I cannot stay.
Or like chapter 3, oh man, with Talon. Ah, it's such a cool thing. I just love like how non-traditional it is, and it feels like when you think about like when that game came out, it is crazy that they had a whole chapter like that where it's like deeply non-traditional, like a family man who wanted to make money as the story of it, and where money was the mechanic of doing it. Like, you know, it seems like a game that would have been made in the last 10 years, right? It feels like a little slice from there, and like it was done forever ago.
Did you see something again?
Talon was a great character, and you know, just not traditional at all for RPGs then or now. You know, like a loving family man whose wife makes him, you know, his meal, and he's just like, you know, he just wants to like locally make a better life for him and his family, and that is what his story is. It's so fascinating because like some people would need more, but I feel like, you know, the shot they took there was really great.
You once foresaw a terrible landslide near the village.
And a real breath of fresh air after like Ragnar, where, you know, kidnapped kids and then, you know, deposed parents. I mean, like, all the storylines are super bleak, but Talon's, I mean, there's all these, you know, violent undertones in the sides, but, you know, like, you get the start and the resolution without anything, you know, bad happening, you know, to the people that he cares about.
Had we not evacuated, we all would have perished. What do you see this time?
Something I must do. So if you'll excuse me.
Like, I'm interrupting this kid's life story.
Don't go.
He's like, no, I need you to, no, without you to tell the future, what if the tree falls on me? Bong. Kid's like, I saw that I wasn't supposed to tell you about it.
But an odd child has requested an audience with you.
What a funny way to talk about it. Sir, an odd child is here. I feel like I'm in the game, you know, 30 years ago, walking up to Serenoa.
A child?
A child? Sir, I said an odd child, and I'll thank you to remember it once you meet the kid.
We tried turning him away, but he insists on meeting. You there, stop!
You are Serenoa, yes? I am called Quahog. Pray, allow me to join your company.
Quahog.
You look troubled. Is something the matter?
I can see the past and future. All that has been and all that will be.
Well, stop looking.
The other
Anna
day
is
I had a
like,
vision.
wait.
I saw the two of us fighting together. It was a vision of my destiny.
You needn't entertain this boy's nonsense, sir. I will have him removed at once.
And it's like, no.
I don't see a child turned away.
No. It's like, no, this is just getting good, man. You're not gonna bring me a kid and then, like, not even let him finish talking.
Excuse me, my lord. I could not help but overhear. I have heard of a child from a nearby village with the power to see the future. Would that happen to be you?
It would. You must be Anna. I've had visions of you as well.
Nice.
How do you know my name?
In the visions, that is what I always called you.
Like, I could see myself in the future calling you your name.
It would appear the rumors are true.
I am certain
She
my
just, like,
power
takes
can
a
aid
shot
you
with
in
a
many
common
ways.
name. His name's Quahog. If her name was Quahog, and he's like, you're Quahog, right?
Quahog, I do not possess the power to see the future you have been privy to. But I believe this meeting was fate. If it is your wish, you shall have a place in my company.
Excellent. I thank you.
What? Okay, so we got a time mage. Can increase ally speed. Can return the battlefield to the way it was one turn ago. I have no idea what that means. We have to find out. Because what does that mean? Like, undo everything that happened? Like, okay, zoom, because that's awesome. Like, oh, I made a mistake, let's rewind it a full turn, like a save state. Bum 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 bum. Stop everyone but yourself for 2 turns. Then gain the use of 1 more command. You can only move once. What? They can teleport people. And this is a thing that hits your enemy after a turn has passed. You can pop them and get out. Reverse the unit's position, HP, and status changes to their states from the caster's previous turn. Alright, yeah, there you go. That's what it does. It, so if they beat you up really bad or, like, push you down, you know, whatever, you can just be like, zoom, and now you're not poisoned, you're not paralyzed, you're not knocked down, you're right back where you were. I mean, seems good. And then haste. I mean, can teleport a person and can swap position. I mean, it seems excellent. It definitely seems excellent. Let's just get them some upgraded. We should be able to get all we need here, because, you know, they fill up, and... we get another weird book. Alright, so we'll make the haste. Okay, yeah, there you go. That's what it is. Avert positions, HP, TP, and status changes of all enemies and allies to their states from the caster's previous turn. So here, I guess we just gotta... we just gotta figure out what the implications are. Does it bring people back from the dead? That's what matters the most, right? Because if it doesn't, then depending on turn order, we can move in really aggressively and like, you know, like move in like Anna and like an Air Force and a Knight and like pop 2 mages and then shuffle Quahog over and then jam it and then just pull everybody back. You know, it's definitely fascinating. Definitely is. We're gonna get longer haste rather than better haste. Just abstractly sounds like more in-game characters with moves. Yep, exactly. And that's the thing with, so... the information, these are all the ones that need, like, 1,600 in a stat to get it. 1,600 is a lot, you know. As you see, we're, you know, on Chapter 8 of New Game Plus, and we just got that for utility. The morality one, I think that's when, but yeah, so... and then when we get the Liberty points, we'll get there. But like the calculator guy, you know, he's crazy strong though. A lot of this seems very good indeed. And of course, the best character, Piccoletta, you get quite early, depending on your choices. But she doesn't need like all of what we're getting here. But yeah, all right, so cool. Very, very, very interesting. That's the thing, too, is as the game gets more dangerous, you know, source the orders, begin the attack on Wolffort. As the game gets more dangerous and, like, there's higher lethality, you need to have stuff like your special abilities that reduce damage or make you invulnerable or that shuffle around time or teleport people, you know. That's just what the game is on hard at high levels, and, you know, that's cool. For all that it's annoying if I'm like, man, I have to use the teleport thing, it's cool that the game continues to feel differently in the way that it plays as you progress. Because it's not just sitting in a corner, even if you sometimes sit in a corner, the way that you're doing things, the way the moves interact, and the way that you sort of like leverage your power necessarily changes if you want to stay successful. It's really good design.
House
It's really
End
good
is known
design.
for its clandestine dealings. They suspect nothing outside of the ordinary.
Good. Do not fail me, Booker. We must open another transportation route now that Glenbrook is close to us. We mustn't let a mere war stem the flow of our goods.
This guy.
Of course, Your Excellency. Once we have secured the Wolffort domain, I suspect our work will proceed even faster than before.
Booker Paynorth. The gloves are coming off. It's a metaphor.
To say nothing of the accolades you are sure to receive from the Holy One for bringing Wolffort into the fold.
Yeah, I'm sure the Holy One will be like... or something like that.
At last, Exham and those sniveling upstarts will know their place. They will see who among the Saintly Seven truly wields the power, as will the Holy One. It is time to grasp the glory we deserve, Booker. To Wolffort Harbor!
Captain Rome, Cordelia realized the even more difficult days ahead. Yeah, you're gonna be forced to do arranged marriage with the guy that beheaded your father on a balcony. And Thalos and Erica are the worst.
Had enough.
You've had enough. Where are your manners? You are our captive, and it is only by my brother's grace that you aren't eating scraps off the floor.
She should be crying tears of joy for our largesse. Perhaps she still has delusions of royalty. We should disabuse her of such notions. She must learn to finish her meal, even if we must force it down her gullet. Don't flail too much, dear, else this fork might prick something it isn't meant to.
Get away!
What is that infernal racket?
She's so cruel, brother. She said she spits on Aesfrost's generosity.
Must you bicker like children? Remind me how old you are, Erica.
Have you finished with your duties, brother? If so, perhaps we could enjoy a meal together.
My duties are endless. In fact, I would have you two oversee our occupation of the capital in my stead.
Can't you have that brute Avlora do it?
General Avlora is afield. House Wolffort has requested our aid, and they deserve some token for handing us the prince. Your options for rescue are fast dwindling, Princess.
They'll be gone at last. It must be tonight.
Or counter with Avlora. She's gonna try to make us take the brunt of the attack, right?
Forces will arrive at nightfall.
We will do battle in the dark, then.
We should map out the perimeter and terrain before they come.
You sound frightened. There's no need. My troops shall make quick work of Sorsley. You will see that giving us Roland was the wise choice.
I simply think it best to be prepared. There is no room for regrets in battle.
She doesn't think much of us, does she? Are you certain she can be trusted?
We are allies. For now, at least.
Yeah, they haven't betrayed any other allies in this game.
That being said, Aesfrost only benefits from us being indebted to them, and from seeing our numbers diminished.
Yeah, they'll just, like, provide a front and funnel them towards us.
So she'll help us win, after she watches us grind each other.
She'll be like, we'll deal with it, but really let us deal with it.
I'm afraid we will have to disappoint her in that regard. She will see this day how House Wolffort earned its reputation.
They all nod at one time. Appears to be facing off in the rain. Alright, well that means lightning magic will be pretty good. Hear a lot of rumors working in the harbor. Holy State, something terrifying. Say the word of their goddess is absolute. Anyone who disobeys is punished. Here's some people even killed. Yep. Cat. Meow. Hewitt wonders if we'll ever see peace. General Avlora's on our side, so people are comfy. You needn't follow my commands, Lord Serenai. I only ask that you stay out of my way. But if you dare turn your blade against me, know that I would return the favor in full force. Thanks, girl. Me too. Old man. This reminds me of the Saltire War. Back then, Hyzant had a famed archer in their ranks. His dignified figure was the envy of all. Are you talking about Archibald? It's like, oh, he was so handsome and tall. I liked his muscles. They rippled when he pulled the bow. And I'm like, we get it, we get it. Archibald's a handsome guy. It's rumored that Houston's political status in Hyzant has seen a decline in recent years. Even had we chosen to fight with Minister Sorsley, it would have been difficult to gain the Holy State's support. Yep. Wonder how they'll view his actions. Think we'll fight with the Black Irons to invade our kingdom. What's our course of action? Our course of action is to get... was it Liberty points that we wanted? I'm like, we just looked at it and I forgot, but you know, we do want to... Yes, it was Liberty points that we wanted. Just 50 more points and we will get... And we can get that from our next conversation, because we now know, thanks to New Game Plus illuminating the game systems, that what you choose matters for your points, but probably not very much otherwise. Just like, I doubt I'll ever forget the way she callously struck down Prince Franny. And we will blame Gustadolf. He gave the order. My brother is the more terrifying of the two. I do not mean to place the blame upon him. These are merely the realities of war. In arose, I would order my vassals to strike down those who stood against us. That is the responsibility of a commander. And she says, I'm gonna be ready. But, I mean, like, if we can take the high ground here, we're just gonna be raining down destruction. They got these puddles here. Lightning bolt, just striking them down. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a time. And Gila's like, these guys aren't even fighters. Definitely good points to unlock. This another reason this point is specific or something. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Make him... I mean, because we want the luck on some... Yeah, we'll give her the luck, right? Because why not? And immune to fury is good there, too. And we'll just give him a little bit more HP. We need, you know, we got fine items-ish. But we'll just, we need to finish the exploration, and then we can pick up the other character, and then do the fight. But there's gonna be... Yeah, there's a few places where we wouldn't want to be standing in the puddle. But, I mean, we can get an archer up to the roof there pretty casually. Or this roof, you know, we'll have Huette. Oh, you just walk over here. We don't even need... like a ladder guy type situation. Yeah. Bum 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 bum. An eccentric researcher is collapsed from exhaustion. They've got slightly dyed hair. Unless it's all... Oh! Rare shot of Huette flying! Love it! I mean, sure, it happens in every battle, but... in the cutscenes, it's relatively rare.
Still breathing. But I need to get her to a healer, quick.
Stone.
What was that?
My stone.
You mean this thing?
That's my... precious stone.
Bum bum ba-da-dum bum bum. My precious.
You have my thanks for saving me earlier.
It looks like you made a full recovery. If you don't mind my asking, what were you doing there in the first place?
It was my birthday present.
My apologies. I am Giovanna.
Giovanna.
From Aesfrost.
My name is Giovanna. I'm a scholar from
research on
Aesfrost.
Orzelian geography.
It's okay if I do
Outhouse
it. I have a mustache.
It's always been my
You're
dream
allowed
to
to do a
uncover the
Mario.
secrets of this land.
Secrets? Secrets of
So
what
do we
manner?
think she's like Gem 8's daughter? Are you in Team Rocket, Giovanna? Are you trying to get fossil Pokemon, Giovanna?
All kinds.
Our realm is full of them. Have you never wondered why only Hyzant is blessed with a lake of salt? Or why snow only falls in Aesfrost? Do you not muse upon where the rushing waters of the Norzelia River flow from and to?
Come to think of it, we do not know, do we?
Surrender now, we're prepared to fight!
There's an explanation for everything, and I want to... No, I must know it all.
Ah, an aspiring know-it-all. My girl, you're a kindred spirit.
Get my hands on in the archives, and keep searching for answers to this day.
That still doesn't explain why you were out there.
I was looking for my precious!
Well, you see, Gustadolf decreed that all books on the land itself were classified information, and ordered me to stop my research. So I left Aesfrost in search of a place I could continue my pursuit of knowledge. But I'm not made for traveling, which is why you saw me in such an embarrassing state out there.
She's like, I'm really only made for like air-conditioned place. Like, I'm from a very cold region. I got hot. I just fell down.
Case, you are welcome to stay here until you decide your next destination.
Truly. Thank you ever so much, my lord. If there's anything I can do in the meantime, please let me know.
How are you in a fight?
I'm certain my knowledge will be of some use to you.
We've already got a couple kids that fight for us, and you seem old enough to carry a spear.
Wouldn't be much help in battle.
Not so. Why, I know everything about Norzelia.
She's like, no, I can fight.
Your knowledge may
I forgot to drink some water, but I just get excited.
Gain advantages over our foes.
Taken out by the sun.
Might I mention this?
My word. That is quite a talent indeed.
Geomancer?
See? I dare say I'd be useful in a fight after all.
In that case, I ask you to assist Huette in scouting.
You mean I can ride on her hawk and see the land from above? Oh, it would be an honor, my lord.
Huette's gonna be like, I can't carry two people.
We aren't flying up there for the scenery. Scouting is serious work.
My apologies. I was just so excited.
I'll count on you to get her up to speed, Huette.
I will be on my very best behavior.
Understood.
Giovanna. She's got goggles, which is very nice. Alright, an eccentric researcher. Usable abilities change depending on the terrain. Greater TP, greater attack power? Yeah, sure. Pickaxe of love. It's the pickaxe of passion becoming the pickaxe of love, and then it becomes the pickaxe of eternity. But, you know, she's like a crystal hippie, and now but you know, Huette and I are friends, I think. I was sure myself when I left Aesfrost. But yeah, and then she's, you know, it's getting a little crowded in here now that everybody's here. The kid, oh yeah, Narv's talking, aren't you afraid of me? They're just afraid of my powers. Yeah, no, it's, you know, it's pretty far from the spare, tavern of yesteryear, right? It's cool seeing it fill up. Like playing Suikoden 2 or something. Like, wait, how many characters could this place even hold? All of them. But it's time to fight here in Wolffort Harbor in the pouring rain. Oh, they already landed. I thought we were gonna, like, get him in the boats.
You have accepted the embrace of your enemy, while the blood of the king is still warm upon their hands.
All I do for my house.
And was it for your house that you betrayed the prince you called a friend? I must admire your lack.
Called out by Sorsley of all people. It stings.
So similar, you and I.
We're not so different, you and I.
My own house. that I must divest you of your own.
Do you remember when I told you, Sorsley, we're not so different, you and I?
You talk too much, Sorsley. Pretty words cannot hide that ravenous glint in your eyes.
Oh, we're talking about ravening now, Avlora.
Ah! Aesfrost's dog is in no position to lecture me on greed.
Well said, Sorsley.
All that matters is victory. Save your moralizing for the histories.
Then you are bent on seeing this war continue, I take it.
Stand back, Your Excellency. These worms are not worthy to face you. Allow me this pitiable task.
Your loyalty is duly noted, Booker. I expect a grand display.
And he's just gonna leave? Smart. Classic.
Lord Serenoa, on the battlefield, justice is decided by strength of arms. Naught else matters.
Although, in a political sense, it is smart, right? Because if somebody that works for him is caught out here and defeated, and, you know, he can be like, man, I can't believe he did that. But if one of the Saintly Seven is doing it, then Hyzend, as a political entity, has to answer for it, rather than he, as a political entity, having to answer for it.
My sword shall expel these intruders from our land and protect House Wolffort's honor.
What's left of it.
Very good.
Troops, advance! Lord Serenoa, we shall form the vanguard!
Understood.
Bum, 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 bum. Very limited units? No, we have 9. Where are the others? Ah, over here. Alright, so... Alright, what we'll do... Alright. The core is just too many people, right?
I won't let you down.
I'll do my best.
Because we can just throw Izana back here. I mean, we might be thinking too much about it. It could just be fine. Piccoletta there and the old mouse over here. This guy... Ah, because they're trying to creep up that way, right? And then, yeah, we'll just... Yeah, you know, it should be fine. We'll see. But yeah, but like the core of people that I can't do without, it keeps expanding, right? You know, now we gotta we've got like our 6 people that we have to have.
And the future of our house shall be steeped in glory. All troops, advance!
Of course, we do have Avlora and stuff with us.
That we will suffer no invaders in our home.
Is that what we do?
This should do it. I will crush you.
What are the auxiliary troops doing? Board the boat and cut through their flanks. General Avlora, your strength is legendary, even in Hyzend. However, every legend must meet its end in time. For my lord, every defense has a weakness.
I ain't that slow.
Because Eridor is just gonna like back up here, right?
Time to take flight. Darkness engulfs you.
Blinding arrow, excellent, and we're just gonna move up here.
For the honor of House Wolffort. Death from above! Ha-ha!
Backing up here, we want to...
I see a path to victory.
You know, let's just buff up Avlora and see what happens there, right? First we need to check these mages, because if they have bolt, they do have bolt, we need to be careful. Because that's what this battle is teaching you about, is that puddles are going to lightning bolt you. So we need to make sure we're not in a puddle. And what we're going to do now is decoy here and bounce.
My time is now.
Of course, what they don't realize is that Azana is going to be able to lightning bolt everybody on this map.
Shall we begin?
Allow me.
That's much better. Whatever it takes.
Now the fight begins.
You won't beat me!
Spell onto the mage up there, and Avlora comes down. Good. She's got like 900 hit points, so I think we can actually just like buff her up and ride that into victory. That'll be the hope. We're gonna put a spring trap like here just to push them all the way back if they try to move in that flank. And wait to save the speed. Waiting to save the speed, pretty important. And then they're going to spend both of these turns popping the decoy. Good for them.
Fall back. I shall move to the vanguard. Flee while you have the chance. You'll be nothing but a blood stain upon my blade.
You know, I guess she doesn't have... She's got like the big HP, but it's like... She hits just like as hard as they do. I feel like she would do 300 if she was controlled by them. But I'm not here to complain about the AI cheating. I'm here to cast lightning bolt on people. No, I'm here to wait until next turn to cast lightning bolt on people. We'll stand here. That's a safe spot.
The hunt is on. Take aim. This battle is won.
Every defense has
getting a shot on the mage there.
Sir, we'll drive these curb back to their hovels.
The pain.
How are you talking trash, man?
Well, now the pain will end soon.
Double throws poison.
Weakling.
Blind misses, which is the same as healing for the shot, right? But better because they miss.
Forward.
It's so weird seeing Aesfrost and not wanting to hit him. I mean, I still want to hit him.
Death from above.
I'll do my best.
Whatever it takes.
These horsemen are pretty out of sorts here, right? What we can do here is actually...
I'll hold fast here.
Amazing.
Hit Piccoletta there, and then she'll be able to decoy next turn.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. A brief respite.
Well done.
For the future of House Wolffort.
leaving his back turned. That's not very good. The bulwark on Avlora already paying off, and the Aesfrost archers on the high ground, very nice. Here we're gonna King Shield. No, we're gonna move here. King Shield makes him invincible for the whole turn, so we're just gonna pop it.
You'll have to get through me.
So none of them are gonna be able to hurt him at all until the next turn comes in.
Be at ease.
I'll give it my
and
best.
This puddle extends through all of that, but we weren't standing in it. And a good thing, too, because this puddle extends through all of that. They try to trick you, they try to get you, but, you know, we're too clever for them.
Please work. I really feel like I've grown.
And now we're in the puddle, but we'll probably kill this mage before it becomes a problem.
Every defense has a weakness.
Behold true power.
And now we're gonna show them true power with a thunderstorm over the whole map.
To this bloodshed.
But it's not like an invincible shield once, it's invincible for his whole turn. It's very, very good as an ability. And, you know, it's just gonna force all of them to get engaged here. And for all that they think they're having a good time, you know, it's not really that good for them. Hopefully buying us time to get into it. Decoy and traps, oh yes. And yeah, this top level skull for Eredor is just very good indeed. Because, I mean, it's better than a little tanky, because it also does an AoE provoke. And they moved away from us there. We're just going to drop the decoy here.
You've done it now!
Time to take flight. Take aim.
And we pop the mage there. And they have another mage here.
For the honor of House Wolffort. Use this for my kith and kin.
Too slow.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
He stepped into the trap and was pushed all the way back. Mwahaha. And then
this
4-panel invuln here, which it might actually go away to the poison if we're not careful, but what are you gonna do, right?
Face me if you dare.
Because having ladder guy on this side of the stairs is very good. And there we go. The mage uses his skills there, and that's exactly what happens.
I must help myself.
Because by retreat up here, Avlora's fine. She's doing fine, right? It's Eredor that's in a little bit of a something. Alright, I guess we're just gonna...
For my lord.
You've done it now! No, you've done it now!
I mean, probably just Eredor will sacrifice himself there, which, you know, isn't the worst thing that could happen.
Please work.
I will crush you.
Those who oppose the
Alright, let's get a big hit. Alright, we only hit some of them. You know, missing like half of them was hardly what we wanted to see there. But hey, you know, some of it worked.
Ready or not,
and they get pushed back.
For my lord. The pain will end
This
soon.
battle is ours. You'll get no mercy from us.
Forward. Now I end this.
Whatever it takes.
But as long as Booker's like not hitting Avlora, she's a little tuned up. We can't really get to her to heal her though.
No mercy on the battlefield.
Shall we begin?
Allow me.
Thank you.
Flee while you have the chance.
Cause she can't out tempo any of them, and of course, we're not helping her because we could get hurt down there.
Please work.
My time is now.
Let the show begin. Take that.
And they bite on the decoy again. Avlora still has like half HP. As long as we keep Booker away from her, it'll be fine. And these darknesses do tremendous work in keeping them low.
You'll get no mercy from us.
Flee while you have the chance.
Let us pry out their weakness. I have your back.
I can feel it.
Strike while the iron's hot. Defeat is not an option.
We're gonna roll this again.
For the honor of House Wolffort.
Because rolling another thunderstorm is usually the route to victory. Avlora's gonna die here. We can't really help her, right? Not with what we did, which was run away.
Make the most of this.
I can feel it.
Well now. No true pain.
The heavens judge you.
It's just so many people in that panel, but
I must put an end to this bloodshed.
You will not get the best of me.
It's time.
but we're just gonna push here. So in tandem only costs 1. Normally moving an ally's turnaround can be like kind of good. When it's a full turn charge like this, it's, you know, better than that.
Please work.
Because then you take what's supposed to take an entire turn order and push the whole thing. You know, it's very nice when it happens. And we do a bunch of damage to everybody.
Too slow.
But Avlora's about to get popped.
For the honor of House Wolffort.
Which is good for the story that she doesn't survive, right? Because she needs to get some RESPECT. Boom, baby.
My shield.
I must flee. Again.
Ha. Ha.
This is only temporary.
Get wrecked.
There is no mercy.
Traps. Truly the most happiness that can be achieved.
Time to take action.
Cool heads shall prevail. Go swiftly.
And Julio's whole life is just to be a mana battery. You know, that's what he does. He spreads the butter.
Find a way through. The pain will end soon.
The heavens judge you.
We need to get Sereno out of that puddle so that we can start hitting it, but I think, yeah, it extends the whole way over, so there's not really anywhere for him to go.
It's time.
This is my way of doing things. For the honor of House Wolffort.
I'll take it from here.
Let's do this.
I can feel it. The hunt is on. Darkness, victory is ours.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. My turn, just as I planned.
Allow me.
Pretty big damage out of that crit from Benedict,
Shall
right?
we begin?
Allow me. Feel better now.
The battle, it was like the battle mage is, I think, too far to hit from the puddle there.
Find a way through.
I'm back at you.
But I think Booker's made a mistake here, right? Alright, so this is going to hit some of our people, but it's going to hit more of theirs. Some of you may die, but that is a price I'm willing to pay. You know, it was worth it. It paralyzed Booker. You know, sure, it hurt some, but it was worth it. Look, we did what we had to do.
Let the show begin.
The revive thing is gonna let me revive Avlora. After all, she's a friendly character. Hysterical. I absolutely did not think about that when I went to check. I was thinking we were gonna get Eridor. Well, looks like our tank's back, boys. Wonderful. Of course, you would not have access to this ability in a regular game. I don't think they even let you buy it at this point in the game, but very funny stuff. General Avlora is right back. She's like, you thought I was done? Alright. Are we gonna die before we move? Nah, we can.
Whatever it takes.
Use this.
Here! My thanks. It's time. Ah! We're not done here!
The hunt is on.
And if we get like
now,
a little lucky, we'll get him. No, he's paralyzed for another turn though. So this guy's blind, and he's on Avlora. So sweet. And of course, there's the deep. You know, we might be all right here. We might be all right.
You have nothing left. No. How could I bear to face Minister Sorcelay after this?
And I'm pretty sure it doesn't end now, but we got him down, and that's what matters.
Face me if you dare.
Because Avlora here, you know, she's got 900 hit points, and this time we're going to have a healer around that can support her. We are not taking this one because this time it is not a price I'm willing to pay. Ladder guy. Oh no. Oh wow.
Shall we begin?
He chose the one thing to spark that wasn't gonna pop everybody. Great. Good.
For one and all.
My thanks.
We shouldn't have stayed in the puddle there. That was bad. I mean, we probably won't get punished for it, but it is still bad. Here, staying in the puddle is alright, actually, because, you know, reasons. Provoke a couple of knights down with Azana. Oh, yeah, you know, this Avlora res, that's what we needed. That's definitely what pulls it all together. I'm like, if we do the hawk dive there, we should do it here instead.
Now I end.
Clean.
I'll take it from here.
And we're gonna inherit her Azana in. Rite of Thunderstorms doesn't spread on the puddles. That would be excessive, right? Imagine the 12 guys getting hit, you know, all of those times. Isn't it a fun imagination?
From this range.
It's time.
And Hut being awesome as always. Spring Trap here seems okay. But we definitely turned that corner on him, right? Yeah. And then we go up here to very safely because with how my priorities are now with Azana, who I loved since she showed up, right? But
no mercy on
with Thunderstorm plus Yulio and like Bubby, like she can do so much damage, and the more enemies there are, the better, you know. We're gonna Bulwark of Avlora here because I think the enemies want to hit her, and she definitely wants to get hit. She's got 900 hit points. She can tank some HP.
Your wounds are healed.
The tides are turning.
Bonk that guy.
My turn.
Yeah.
The follow-up is so good. And, you know, we did perfect with our early feint with Eridor, because all we needed to do was stall the cavalry for a few turns to get our setup here, and that's exactly how it worked out.
You're finished. Forward.
Because now they don't even have anybody over here, right? Like, it's the rag and the tag of the forces.
Time to take flight.
Down to 1 HP. Well, we'll take the
Victory is ours.
possibility of extra damage. Don't get it. Yeah, because all they have is the rear guard there. Very clearly won't be able to do anything. You know, they're already defeated in detail here. They did not try to move up with the rest of them, you know. So, like, what are these guys? I mean, I guess it makes sense, you know. They're trying to guard the boats, but...
Those who oppose the heavens shall fall.
And there we hit, like, almost everybody now that there's less of them.
Where to next?
Cool heads shall prevail. Your wounds are healed.
My utmost thanks.
But of course, with Avlora plus, I mean, we've only lost a couple of things so far, and we definitely have made up for it here. Because for all that...
Those with hearts unclouded by doubt will see the path to victory laid bare. Those with friends by their side will reach their destination all the faster.
Yeah, Avlora, join us.
Regret is a burden we can't afford to bear. Leave nothing on the battlefield this day.
Whatever it takes. You've got this!
I shall use it well.
An honor and a privilege to serve.
Here I come. Darkness engulfs you.
Yeah, because they, you know, at this point, it's like a fair fight.
Maybe next time.
Very well.
It's time.
Let us pry out their weakness. Your defense is weak.
You know, their mages are down. They just got a couple of guys here and there. We've got our total set up. You know, it feels like we're really successful here. Why? Because we resurrected Avlora. Turns out having a massive tank is good.
Be at ease.
But I can't get 900 hit points on one of my characters. I've tried. Hey, Anusa. Good morning.
Defeat is not an option. Here! Time to take action. Let's do
I
this!
shall use it well. The hunt is on. This
You've
battle
left
is
yourself
won.
open.
The heavens judge you. I must put an end to this bloodshed.
I will crush you!
I'll give it my best.
Let the show begin.
That's right, I forgot all about automatic turrets. Ladder guy is also automatic turret guy now.
Cool heads shall prevail. Be at ease.
Face me if you dare!
Defeat is not an option. Whatever it takes.
Here I come. This ends now! Those who oppose the heavens shall fall. Let the show begin!
I'll give it my best. Here's a little something special for you. There's more yet to learn.
I see a path to victory. This must work.
Face me if you dare!
Let me heal your wounds. Allow me.
Much
So
obliged.
just doing the mop up here. I don't think you could lose this if you tried. I mean, you could, but you shouldn't. You shouldn't try to.
Face me if you dare!
Time to take action.
My time is now. We mustn't let our guard down. You'll get no— Victory is ours!
Ready or not, here I come!
I must remain calm.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
I will crush you!
Forward!
I shall do what I can. Your wounds are healed.
Very well.
Whatever it takes.
I'll do my best. Hold your applause.
But we get through the very rare first pass win on a quest battle.
Victory is ours! I will fight to my last breath.
But, you know, we identified that the puddles would be a problem before they were a problem. If we were just like, oh, standing in one, just get hit by lightning. So how am I doing? Oh, I'm doing just fine. I'm pleased to not be at work. It's starting to get hot, and I'm sure to complain about it all summer. But you know what they say, if you can't stand the heat, you might be me. But I'm just glad to be chilling, drinking my coffee.
Weakling! How could you be defeated by this rabble?
Hit him with a sword.
Your Excellency, I have failed you. It is ended. Our home is safe.
How will history remember this day, Sorsley? I think it will remember it as your last.
Wait!
What? I surely wasn't expecting that. Wait, what?
What are those flames?
That smoke, those explosions, they come from Castle Wolffort.
Man, very surprising path. Exham?
Reinforcements.
Exham! What in the blazes are you doing here?
I am here to declare myself the victor. My thanks for the diversion, Minister Sorsley.
What? You snake.
Is that any way to speak to the hero who won the day? Castle Wolffort has fallen by my hand.
He speaks true. The flames have been lit.
They signal our defeat. Only a trusted few know to light them.
No!
Then the battle is ended. It would be folly to shed blood further.
And she runs away.
Defeat is not an easy draft to swallow, but a good general knows when to retreat. For that, she has my respect. And what of you, Lord Wolffort? Your father and subjects are as of yet unharmed.
I yield. I shall give the order to lay down our arms.
Man, we've been giving up a lot. This pathway has us giving up a lot. But you know, it is very interesting. It is very interesting. What a lousy feeling it would be if this was the only story of the game, though.
3 armies clash, their battle cries ringing across blood-soaked fields. When the chaos subsides, the gallant figure of Exum Marshal stands victorious.
We're calling him gallant? Okay.
General Avlora sees the tide turning against her and retreats before it swallows her whole. The bitter taste of defeat is unfamiliar to her tongue.
Don't think that seat's meant for you, friend. Lord of the house only.
Ah, but who is lord over a fallen castle? By rights, it should belong to its conquerors. From my perspective, it is clear who that is.
Those purple flames. So that was the full measure of Hyzant's new weapon.
Beautiful, no? Courtesy of our capable researchers at the Ministry. I'm afraid it's still a work in progress, but if not, I'm sure my men could be persuaded to give another.
Let's just fight him.
There is no need for that. I will not see my people suffer further.
I'm glad we've reached an accord. Leave us.
Yes, my lord.
What is the meaning of this?
It is all too easy to make enemies when one is young and talented. And so every so often, I must put on a display like this. Anyhow, I've come to speak with you, Lord Cyrano. Once I've said my piece, we shall leave.
What could I possibly gain from hearing you out?
There are parasites within Hyzant that grow fat on the goddess's
Like, what can I
blessing
gain
at
from
the
you?
expense of
Look,
those
man,
who
he's
deserve
saying
it.
he's gonna leave. Why not listen?
I would ask for your aid in purging the sickness from our beloved nation.
I'm listening.
Before boring you with details, allow me to give you this.
What is it?
The latest medicine developed at our ministry.
And why would we need anything your alchemists brew up? Lord Simon will be back on his feet in no time.
Ah, so the rumors are true then.
Curses! Byzantine trickery!
The draft is efficacious, you can be sure. His heart will beat as steadily as it did in youth.
Thank you.
Pray, save your gratitude until after you've heard the favor I ask in return.
You would propose a deal.
Like, here's the medicine. Oh, by the way, I want something
You're
from you.
familiar with Minister Sorsley End. As head of his house, and one of the Saintly Seven, long has he overseen the distribution of salt. Which would be all well and good, were he not profiting personally by abusing his station. He peddles salt outside the purview of the consortium.
But how is that possible?
Oh, it's easy if you try.
A man of his influence has his means, no doubt.
No doubt.
The consortium is not well liked by all, 'tis true. But they have done more good than harm in ensuring that each nation is given fair treatment in matters of trade. If these claims against Minister Sorsley are true, he would be in direct violation of the Accords.
And then his political enemies could strike him down and take his power. Who would want that?
Precisely so. And in his violation, he would leave an indelible
Oh yes,
stain
the
on our nation's
reputation. Let's think of the reputation.
Who buys his ill-gotten wares? Aesfrost?
None other, my lady.
We have witnessed as much.
And you understand that his greed touches the lives of people even outside our nation's borders. Which brings us to my request.
What would you have us do?
I would see Minister Sorsley relieved of his position.
And his life, I take it?
A man after my own heart. Speaking of which, I pray your Lord Father sees a quick recovery. Now, I shall return the castle to your safekeeping.
That's quite generous of you.
I've already made quite the request of you. To impose any more would be unseemly.
I take it this request isn't one we can refuse.
When are they ever?
You're quite perceptive. I like that. Well then, I shall take my leave. May our next meeting bring good tidings.
The Red Army turns to Green Army. And green is on the map again, baby! So she's got Rock Toss, and then she's got other moves she can use. Okay, she can heal when she's in a puddle. Oh, and she moves far. Oh, she's got 6 movement, very far movement. I don't guess she's just, oh, and got good defense and stuff too, so, okay. It's 40, 46, that's like, totally respectable numbers. Most people only have 1 good defense stat, and she has quite a solid amount. Both, yeah, I mean, 43, 43 is Sarah Noah, so she's right around as tanky as him. Bum 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 bum. But there are none who might join your cause at this time, so maybe later there will be some more that come in, but right now we've got all the ones that the points can give us. And these 5k ones, both, they give you an immunity to something and, like, a lot of a stat. So, pretty much worth picking up. I think in this game, too, like, you don't want to give, like, your low magic defense guys more magic defense. Because, like, how much is it going to help them? It's like, you want to give it to the person who's got good magic defense already. Because then they can actually make a difference of it. But, well, this has been fun, but I'm going to take a break now and get on with my day, hang out with the dog a little bit, maybe take a nap, you know. Sometimes after having a big cup of coffee, I think a nice, relaxing afternoon nap is just what's called for. But I'll be back around, streaming some stuff through the day. If I don't go to sleep, I'll be back on in an hour or 2, or maybe less. You know, who can tell the future? Disregard all the time-sensitive information. Y'all know I can't keep a schedule to save my life. But I'm really enjoying this new game plus. For all that I hate the choices we're making, they're very interesting, and I mean, very interesting, and the story, it's like, I guess I thought that the branches were gonna come to the center more often, but it's pretty far branching from that Sacrifice Roland thing, you know, at least a couple of chapters entirely different in like aspect and what we have going on. So really interesting to see how the different alignments are. It's a really different feeling. It's not like, oh, it's New Game Plus, but we're doing the same stuff. Like, it's so different, which is pretty interesting too. But anyway, I'm hungry, and so I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys later. Later, Inosa. Later, Arcade. Y'all have a good one, and maybe I will see you later on. Bye.